Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Caitlin from Caitlin Plans, and today I'm going to be planning my big catch-all happy planner for the week of May 8th through 14th. The 14th is Mother's Day, so that is going to be my theme for today. And I've had these Create with Mandy stickers since she sent them to me in my rep package that many months ago. I'm no longer a Create with Mandy rep, but I will link everything down below. I don't have a coupon code. I don't think she has a rep team at the moment. I love these stickers. These are some of my favorite. I have been waiting to use these in the planner. So I think I already used a sheet and a half of the butterfly florals, and then I ordered another one. But these are the butterfly florals, and then I have this one that is My Mother, and it's like Mother's Day quotes or quotes about mothers. So I figured, you know, Mother's Day, this is a great combo to go together. They're meant to go together, but I used them separately just because these are so fun, and you can use these really all year long, but these are just a little bit more Mother's Day. And then I grabbed my favorite Paper Raven Co. sticker book. This is my second copy, so it's the more full copy of the book. But I wanted to use some larger florals because I felt like these were all kind of similar sizes. So I wanted to bring something a little bit bigger in. I grabbed this sheet right here. I think they're all connected and I might have to cut them apart, but the color palette works really well, and it'll be nice to have like a larger element here in the spread. And then finally, I grabbed this like vintage newspaper washi tape. It came in a set off of Amazon. My brother got it for me, so I don't know exactly the details. I'm sure I can find a link or something, but it's like a horizontal washi tape. I don't know, I felt like the craft paper look might be nice behind some of these florals. So that's what I've got materials wise. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off the discs and we will get started. I think first things first, I just want to do a long strip of this down the sidebar. Last week, I didn't film a catch-all video for last week because it did not go as planned. Let me tell you that. And before I get into this, I'm going to just white out where it says this week's list. So last week's catch-all plan with me, I started and I had these digital stickers that I had printed out. And I spent a lot of time working on the stickers. And then I had layered them with some fun like black and white washi tape and some little scalloped washi tape, and then I added in blush in it, and I didn't like that. It just did not work out how I wanted it to. So I peeled up all the stickers out of blush in it, and I started adding in black and white stickers. And then I didn't like the digital stickers that I had put in there, so I peeled those up. So at that point, the phone decided to stop recording, which was irritating. And then I tried to go back, and it was not one of those spreads that was meant to be on video, I guess. So I scrapped that, and then I ended up just doing a black and white themed spread in the planner, which I think worked out fine. So I'm layering the flowers. So I've got the clear ones over the like craft paper tape, and then Mandy's over that. And then I want to add in a quote. So we have some options on here. Everything I am, you helped me to be. If I know what love is, it's because of you. I am a strong woman because a strong woman raised me. And a mother is a first friend, a best friend, a forever friend. I don't know what's gonna work best in this space. I think this one might be nice up there in that corner. I'm a strong woman because a strong woman raised me. And I might need to find some other stickers out of the Paper Raven Co. book. I was thinking about like adding in these ones as well, just so all the Create with Mandy florals, or just so all the ones that have all the white backing don't look awkward. So there's a little bit of like variation in there. I'm not really sure. And I think the placement of that is a little bit awkward the way I just did that, but I could add in a second one and like cluster them together like this. That might be good. I don't know. Is it too much? Not 100% sold on these clear ones, and since they're on clear, I should peel them up before they get too stuck down on the page. And I can still put these in here. They just probably won't go the way that I had them like that. So maybe we could do this. That might be a little bit nicer. Kind of this curve around the quote. I'll put this one back in the sticker book for a second. I'm going to go in with another little bit of this washi tape, and it's one of those ones where you could probably put it horizontal if you really wanted to, but I think for the sake of it looking like newspaper like it's supposed to, it needs to be vertical. And it's one of those wide washi tapes that kind of tears on the edges a little bit if you're not careful with it. So it's taking a little bit of finagling, but it'll be good. I'm gonna go in with the Create with Mandy florals. And maybe I do this like longer one here along the bottom. And I can look at these flowers and perhaps cut one in half, because only half of it is gonna really like stick out of the top of this quote the way that I'm envisioning it. And then we'll have like 2 pieces of the same flower. Just put that right back in there. And I'm probably gonna pre-layer these. So I want this to go right behind this, and I need it to go in the spot where you don't see that it's just cut off at the bottom. So I'm thinking this is what I'm working with. That looks pretty good to me. I was spending a lot of time like thinking through, oh, what do I want to do for my catch-all this week? What do I want to do for my catch-all this week? And then I had finally picked out some stickers because according to Allie, had a release on Friday, a really nice big release. And I'm like, oh, I could use some According to Allie stickers. I don't have the new ones just yet, but I could use some According to Allie stickers in honor of that. So I could like share some stickers. And then I finally got to something that I wanted to use from her. And then I looked at the calendar and I'm like, oh, it's Mother's Day. Scratch that. We're going a different direction. I already know what I'm going to use. So as you can see, the edges of this tape are kind of ripping off a little bit. They're getting stuck on the roll, but it adds to that vintage feel, you know? So I think it's fine if it has a torn edge instead of like straight washi tape edges. And in fact, it might look a little bit better if it has some of that going on too. I don't know how I want to place this last like half floral just yet, but I'm going to keep placing little bits of this tape. I'd like to have 5 of them throughout the spread, but we need functional room. So I'm going to do a couple that are a bit smaller. Do one over here on the weekend, on Sunday, which is Mother's Day. And I think that's going to be it for the washi tape. It just covers so much ground, so we only need a little bit of it. For that half flower, I'm thinking it might be best if I have it going off the edge of the spread over here on Sunday. Just lined up with that. I don't even know what the advertisements on this washi tape are for. We've got some corsets, we've got some like hair products. It's in French, so I think that helps a little bit. Otherwise, I'd be like trying to read it while I'm planning in this, and I don't know if that's exactly what I want. I'm gonna take this quote that says, "Everything I am, you helped me to be," and maybe layering some more of Mandy's florals under that might be nice. So place that there. I think the problem with layering Mandy's flowers under Mandy's quotes are that there's flowers on the quotes, so it just looks like the shapes are just weirdly grouped together, you know? But I like it, you know, there's never too many flowers. We've got one more of these large pink flowers. I don't know if there's going to be more in this copy of the book. This is my second copy. I already used these in my first copy. Let's go up to the top with this one, because why not? Have not done that in a while. I have one more quote, but I don't think I want it up there. I think I'd like it down a little bit lower. So let's pick something else to go up in that area. I could do my largest floral cluster off of the second copy of Butterfly Florals, which kind of feels like overkill at this point, but I kind of like it. So I'm going to do that, and then maybe I'll layer a butterfly on top of it to kind of break that space up a bit. I think that helps. I flipped through the Paper Raven Co. book, and we are doing well because there's a few more of these stickers and they're all like tiny ones, so this is going to be great. Do one right over here. That looks good. Maybe I should have saved the biggest one for the last cluster, but that's fine. It'll be all good. I'm going to take my last quote, which is, "If I know what love is, it's because of you." And I'm going to just kind of place it there. I'm not pressing it down all the way because I need to get some more of these flowers in. I'm taking my 2 smaller ones off of this page. And I think I saw one more maybe. Very similar, but it has that green, like the green leaves around it, and I don't know if I want that. Okay, there's plenty of these flowers in here. let's just put them all on my hand so that I won't forget about them. And I think that's pretty much it for those. I probably will need to go back and find more of that kind of flower because I tried to put one of them in, so I don't want to like make it the only one of that style. I'm gonna layer this under there. And maybe this one could go on this side of the quote. I think that looks pretty good. I could take my other small one and add it into this cluster down here so it looks a little less alone. And then with my final floral, let's go over here. So I think all of the clusters have 2 except for this one, but it has that one. I'll work through it in a minute. Now we have to do the butterfly part of the butterfly florals because they're so cute. Absolutely love them. I'm going to add in a few of those. And I like the way that they look on top of that washi tape with the white border around them. Kind of separates them out from that dark, expansive tape. So I'm layering one over there. Maybe I shouldn't have done that one though. Just because these two are the same butterfly. So maybe I could do the one that's the other butterfly. And then this one would go back on the other side of the spread. Can put that one right there. I'm gonna end up with like 2 sheets of partially used butterfly florals, but I don't think that's the end of the world. I think I will probably just make use of these in another spread. I don't know what I'm doing in my daily just yet for Mother's Day. I have stickers from my own shop that I would like to use probably. So I could use those and I could maybe pair them with Mandy's, or maybe I could just use these for another project because as I said, I've got 3 sheets of them. I've used these with just like all sorts of other stuff in my planner and they don't scream Mother's Day unless you pair them with the Mother's Day flowers. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go back into Paper Raven Co though and pull some more of those florals, the more circular ones, because I don't want that to be the only one. So we've got this one that's kind of alone. Maybe I should grab my more used copy of the book though and just flip through this first so that we can continue to work through the one that's emptier. Like, see, we have 2 more of these flowers just hanging out right here. If this is the less used copy, I want to like keep it a little bit more full and just try to work through this one as much as possible. Okay, these ones are on paper, so I don't know if I want to use those as much. I'm kind of going for the clear versions of them. But as you can tell, this is a very well-loved book, and it's also missing a handful of sheets that I have torn out because I just finished them. Okay, yeah, we got a whole sheet of them here. Do we have, I think this one got used already in the older copy, so let's peel up that bigger one and then figure this out. I'm gonna layer this one down here at the bottom to fill in some of that space. And just cut that extra off. I love it when the clusters kind of go off of the edge of the page. It adds a little extra something. I don't know if this is gonna be great to stick there on the end of this cluster, but we'll give it a try. I know I kind of failed putting these flowers here in the first place, but I'm gonna keep going for it until something works, you know? It's like half a flower, but I'm gonna layer it so it looks like it's just peeking out from behind that quote. I think that's a little bit more subtle than what I had before, and I like it. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Flipping over to here, I think the perfect spot for one of these is right there, especially paired with my other Paper Raven Co. floral. We could do one of these maybe over this area. I'm also making sure that I'm not covering up the quotes because I want the quotes to be legible. That's kind of important when you're dealing with text in your planner. And I'm just gonna finish off this page. There's one quote left on it. Keep growing, keep going. Do I want it in this planner spread? Probably not. But I could just peel it up and move it to a different page in the sticker book and then tear the page out, you know? I do that from time to time, which I don't know if that's cheating or not. I don't think it's cheating. We're just rearranging the stickers to fit the space better. Gonna add this one over here. It's becoming like floral overload, but you know I love that, so gonna continue to do that. And then I have one more of these flowers, and I think this one is gonna go like over here, but maybe not exactly there. I kind of want it close to that quote, but it gets lost in the petal of that bigger flower. Could do that. Could even like have it go over here, but then it's kind of lost. Maybe what I need to do is peel the quote up and have it go underneath the quote so that it's not coming on so strong. This quote is kind of having a bad day because I keep picking at it and trying to pull it up after I already gave it a spot. Well, let's see what we can do here. Just gonna layer. I think it needs to go down a little bit more and a little bit more to the left. Let's shimmy that under this sticker. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, happy I moved that sticker for the millionth time. It's bright and it's cheerful and it definitely screams spring. I'm gonna go ahead and move keep growing to just another page so that this one can come out of the book. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want to do like 1 or 2 statement boxes for more important days? Because there's 2 things that I have in the planner this week that I would like to highlight. Mother's Day on Sunday, and then tickets for Chicago Planner Conference go on sale for general like admission or like the general population on Monday. They already did their alumni ticket sale and they sold out really fast. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get tickets. I'm kind of nervous and also trying to save money. So I don't know if that's like exactly what I want to do right now financially. But I'll mark it in the planner and see where I'm at like on Monday financially. I don't know if I want to use different boxes for those things. Like, yes, we have these. And I was hoping that maybe I could find like a couple of this style, but I think I used the other ones out of the other book. And would it look weird just to have 2 like filled in pink boxes, one on the first part of the week and one on the second part? Maybe. I think I just need to go with regular boxes to fill this one out. I'm thinking the Mojo Jojo plans like cream boxes out of the brown boxes and more because they would match with the washi tape. I have them all right here because they fell out of the sticker book and I've been using them to fill in my monthly, so I just kept them all together just like this. Let's just start filling this out. So Monday, again, is the ticket sales for Chicago Planner Conference, which I'm really hoping to go to. I'm hoping it works out. Where do I want to put this? Probably right here in the middle of the box. And when I heard that ticket sales were going to be on the 8th, I requested the day off like 2 months ago, whenever they announced that. And now I'm like getting close to it and I'm like, oh, I don't know if I really can do this or not. I have some friends who already have their tickets, so I don't know. I would really like to go, and it wouldn't be too spendy, especially because my sister lives in Chicago and lives kind of near the hotel, and she would probably let me stay with her for the weekend if I didn't want to spend the money on the hotel. So then it would just be the cost of the ticket and like transportation, but not sure. We'll see how that plays out. On Tuesday, I have an appointment in the morning. Let's put the boxes in the middle this time. I have an appointment, and then I have Pure Barre on Tuesday, which I've been enjoying. I say that every time. It's a challenge. Muscles I didn't even know I had are hurting, but I think that's a good thing. Probably beneficial for me in the long run. So I have those 2 things on Tuesday. There is a little bit of a slight color difference between these boxes. They came out of the same book, but I think the pages were printed like in different batches. So there's a little bit of a color difference. This one is a little bit more orangey and this one's a little bit more like brown. When you look at it and when you write on them, you really cannot tell. So I'm going to be fine with that. But that's my Tuesday agenda. I have Wednesday off as it currently stands. There might be some changes to my schedule this week, but you know, I'm going to decorate the planner and get everything in there. And if things switch around, things switch around. That's not the end of the world. I'm taking a checklist to mark off Wednesday because if I have the day off, I might as well get some stuff done. I wish I could put like a checklist maybe here. Might be a pain to write around this quote, but I could make it work. And there's not something that says I need to fill out every single bullet point on the list too. So like in theory, I could push it all the way up to the top of the box, which I don't like as much, but I could still do that. And then it would make it a little less cramped down here at the bottom. Does it look bad to have it like that? I could alternate between ones that touch the bottom and ones that touch the top, and then that might help kind of even it out a touch. But since it's just the ticket sales on Monday, I really do have the day free. So we're gonna leave it at that. Let's move over to this second half of the week. On Thursday, I work and I also get charged for my Pure Barre membership, which it's spendy, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I could put them onto the washi tape. Not terrible. I'm going to layer them here though, because I would like to have a checklist down at the bottom. And I'm just gonna use this to mark like bills or payments on my card. It matches pretty close to that washi tape too, so it blends in a little bit. I'll put this checklist down at the bottom, doing the same thing that I did on Monday and lining that up in the upper left-hand corner. Yeah, that looks fine. Very decorative column on Thursday. Then on Friday, I think I also work on Friday. Yeah, I work Friday and Saturday this week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. So I'm gonna add in more of these. I don't know how I want to place these to make them look nice in the spread, but I think I need to do one here just kind of in line with Thursday. And then this one could go right here, or we could go up at the top with it, which looks less awkward. I think here, because it's technically in line with the bottom of this box, so it all kind of works out. It doesn't look like it just kind of suddenly jumps up a line. And then Sunday is Mother's Day. I don't know if we have, like my siblings and I have any Mother's Day plans. I already gave my mom her gift because I got nervous I would forget about it, so I gave that to her earlier. But let's put this box right here and a checklist on Sunday because I have the day off of work. I don't know if I'm going to drive down to my parents or not. It wouldn't be a bad day to do that, especially because of Mother's Day, you know. That would be the reason I would go. So we've got this. I like it. This one checklist looks a little awkward over there. So I'm thinking maybe I should just scrap the Wednesday checklist or move it down. If I peel this one up, which it's kind of ripping the page a little bit, so maybe not my best decision. Why is this ripping the page? I literally just put this down like 10 minutes ago. Maybe it's just the angle and I need to peel from the top. Okay. Ripped the page a little bit, but that's fine. I kind of have this set up where all the boxes are in the middle and all the checklists are in the bottom. So maybe I just don't need this extra checklist and I can live in the daily planner a little bit more this week with the checklists. If it tore the page, should I put it back in the sticker book to try to use it again? I don't know. I don't know if it's going to even stay in here, but I'll give it a shot. Let's put that checklist right back there. There it goes. Should I add more flowers? We got a lot of flowers, so I'm kind of thinking no on that one. I think I'm going to give it a rest on this one, and if I need to add more stickers in while I'm planning, I can definitely do that. These boxes at the top will be nice for like little reminders. If I have packages arriving or stuff like that, I can put a bullet point up there. I know I'm going to be having packages from both JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop and According to Allie probably arriving this week. So I'm going to probably put those in like with some bullet points up here at the top, and there's still some room in the middle, like row of boxes that I can mess around with if I need more space, but this is what my schedule is looking like for the week, tentatively. I'm happy with the way this turned out. I'm going to go ahead and pop it back on the discs and just get a good look at it. Here's my finished Mother's Day spread. It came together very fast, but when you have a nice sticker combo like the Create with Mandy ones, I think that makes a spread that much easier. Like the flowers correspond with the quotes, and then I can pull flowers out of any single sticker book and find a match, you know, because they're just flowers. I love flowers. I'm very pleased with the way this one turned out. In my head, I imagined it going a little bit different, a little heavier on the Create with Mandy stuff, but I'm actually happy that it has some other like different stuff in there too. I'll link everything down below as best I can. The washi tape set off of Amazon, the Create with Mandy quotes and flowers. She was having a sale, but I think it's done by now. And then the Paper Raven Co. florals. All of my affiliate links and stuff are down below, so according to Allie's latest release, you can save 10% off using my affiliate code Caitlin10. That greatly helps out the channel. But I'm very pleased with this. It's fun, it's springy, and it's exactly what I wanted for Mother's Day. I'll probably send a picture of it to my mom and just like show her because, you know, Mother's Day. Since I didn't film a plan with me for last week's catch-all, I am filming like an after the pen plan with me where I'm going through like every day and just filling it out. Those videos take a lot of work, so I don't know how soon that will actually be up, and it's also currently Tuesday, so probably not until the weekends anyway. But stay tuned for a plan with me in this one. I just turned it into this black cat themed spread, which wouldn't have been my first choice for this spread, but I am happy with the way it turned out. And it's nice to use like the older sticker books that I have, like Black and White and Modern Meow, and this one came out of Blush in it, and I used my Simply Gilded washi, so it's a fun spread. But this video will probably be on the channel sometime in the future, the next week or so. So this is, I just wanted to show you, this is how last week's catch-all spread went out, or turned out, even though there wasn't a video. And this is what we've got for this week. There you have it. If you like this video, hit that like button down below. You can also subscribe to my channel for more fun planner-related content, and follow me over on Instagram at Caitlin Plans, where I share after the pen photos, as well as photos of spreads that did not get videos. Thanks for watching, and happy planning!